Hey viewers, so you saw the title, you already know where this is going. So before I say anything, I'd like to start off by saying that March is not a pleasant month for me, for reasons in relation to, well, the morning of March 10th, 2023, but I won't go into detail on that. All you need to know is I I lost someone on that day. But I mean, because of who they were, it's not like I miss them. But like, I I'm gonna move on before I get into sob story territory. I'm not trying to be a jerk begging for attention or anything like that. But my views have dipped. That's what this video is about. And honestly, I I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Uh, one of the one of the key things that made this channel so strong compared to the views I'm getting now, well, one video in particular is one video in particular on my channel that somehow did well and outshined every other video on my channel combined, mind you, was Sonic and Amy go on a date in VR chat. That was the best video I have ever done on my channel, and it performed so well. It's probably still getting views one by one, day by day. I don't know. I don't really know. But there's actually a reaction video that came close. But there is uh one thing. Both of those videos, in the first one I mentioned, I was role playing as Sonic the Hedgehog. Second, I was taking on the role of my own OC, my sprite created by Rosie the Dark. Don't know if she's watching this, but if she is, hi, thank you. But beyond that, or rather, with that being said, my videos pertaining to me using my sprites or being my character, at least at first, when you take a look at things, like when you take a look at the specifics, at first it did really well, but now my channel isn't, like, it's barely going anywhere. I'm not even getting 100 views. What I want to know is why. But I do have two predictions. Two specific predictions. Prediction number one: my reputation with some of the people I have lost friendship with. Second, the idea that there's this theory going around that YouTube is grounding you to what it thinks you should be most doing, or what you should be doing, period, for your channel. That idea alone, like, forget rumorhood, that idea alone, it's that idea alone in and of itself is enough to put me on edge and motivate me to just not make any content for 6 months straight, maybe even a year straight. I already came so close to doing that with my Portal 2 playthrough, which I still have yet to make a part 2 of public, by the way. But I might just redux my playthrough. I might just wipe the floor and begin again, as it were. Uh, yes, that's a reference, but to what exactly? If you know, you know. If you play the game, you play the game. Don't ask me what I mean by that. But that's beside the point. I want for something to be known to every single one of you watching this video. I am not begging for views, all right? But the algorithm of YouTube is fickle nowadays. So my only request is that you share the video around. All right? No need to like, you don't need to well, if you want to be up to date with my content and if you support it, go ahead, subscribe. But my only request is that you share the video around. Nothing more. But I do enjoy interacting with my community, or rather the idea of it, and from this point onward, I'm going to try to be, from time to time at least, in the voice chats of my Kentoverse Discord server, which you can find a link to in the description below, or on the bio of my channel. It's always going to be there. The invite is never going away. But I might actually renew the link. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. But, like, anyway, there are these videos, speaking of the algorithm shenanigans that are going around, and sadly, I can't help but believe them to be true. I don't want to believe that these shenanigans with the algorithm are going on, but they are. I I can only believe them to be true. Fun fact though, side note, it is quite early, 3:45 a.m. I got no sleep tonight. Sorry, Mom. But again, beside the point. I I don't know what I'm going to do from this point onward. If I can even do anything at all. But I'm going to try. But if I should use my sprite and be more hedgehog than anything, then I might make a hedgehog model. Who knows? But with hyper, that might be a little difficult. I might have to get VTuber Studio for that to happen, or something else, something I can use to make up my own Mobian looking custom personalized model, like a preset model that I can just personalize with different accessibility attachment options and things like that. But I I don't know. I don't know. But sometimes, like, I just don't know. I don't know what to say. Sometimes you just can't increase. Yes, I'm being biblical here. Sometimes you just can't increase, and sometimes you miss your opportunity to do just that, and you end up decreasing in the long run after what? 5 years? 5 years of doing this crap? I It's not that I want views, it's that I want to do well on YouTube. But the algorithm, my reputation, the possibility of rumors being spread about me, it makes that oh so difficult. And I'll admit it, I'm whining to God here. I'm whining to God. I'm whining to Lord. But Saul above, I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what scratches and scars my reputation has upon it. I'm sorry for any horrible stuff that I had done. I'm sorry for like I don't know if those I have betrayed or those who have betrayed me are watching this video. But to literally every single soul I have ever scratched in the wrong way, I am sorry. Truly. And personally, I'm scared. I'm scared of what my motivation will bring me to. I'm scared of what will end up becoming of me if I try to keep going and I fail. But sometimes you have to try. In some cases, if you don't at first succeed, try again. In other cases, try as you might, you may fail. But what will become of me if I try? Because I don't want to suffer the folly of the idle man. I don't want to suffer idlehood behind the chair, or however one might put it. I don't want to procrastinate on making more content for you, the viewers, my scholars of 10-0, to watch, my community. I'm doing this, I do these videos for you, for all of you. But it's up to, forgive me, but at the end of the day, it's up to me to make the content. But it's only up to you, the viewers, to not just view the content, but share it around if you want. But if that's not what you want to do, if I'm a joke to people, I can't help that. Not anymore. Unless there's a way for me to prove myself for the greater good. But to which I cannot see. But again, I will try. I'll put more content on my channel. And if I fail, so be it. I might come to the point or a point where I just refuse to give a damn, but upload content anyway. Like, I might come to a point where I just don't care. Not for the channel, but for the gap in views, or for the lack in views I might get. Anyway, I've said enough. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night. God bless, I guess. Light of soul be with you.